5, once we've established not only the capabilities and assets, but we've done that assessment of them and we decide where we're going to take them and which ones are the priorities, is then to put some sort of substance behind these priorities. And this is about selecting and defining what they are. So as you can see in the illustration, then we have the 5 priorities that we highlighted in the previous illustration, which were people and skills, brand awareness, relationship management, products and service portfolio, and business efficiency. And remember, this is just an illustration. Yours will be very different. And as you can see, I've put some narrative around it just to describe what the issue is that needs to be addressed. So for instance, I'll just pick one at random, the brand awareness. And brand awareness means obviously getting yourself better known in your chosen target markets. And to do this, what I've said there is to assess the current level of brand awareness or brand presence in your business and carry out some activities that will heighten your company brand within your target market. So you can see that I've just described in more detail, so that what the reason for doing this is that it makes it more clear to others that might be involved in delivering your strategy about what the issue that needs to be addressed really is. Because a word or 2 words can mean different things to different people. So the more clarity that you put behind it, actually, the better it is. And this, although we've called it just select and define your priorities, another expression that I actually have used in the past is called management agenda. It's your management agenda. So yes, you'll have the operational job that you get on with day in, day out, whatever business that you're in. But actually, you also want to create these strategic priorities. And I often call it my management agenda. And they are the things that you will focus in on in a set period, say 6 months or a year. Step 5 in developing the strategy, once you've actually established what your capabilities and assets are and what the priority ones are of that group, and then where you're going to take them in the next year, is to actually put some substance behind the priorities. So what I would do is select a number of those that you've identified as the priorities and just put some words that describe each of them. So that the reason I do this is because each different words can mean things to different people. So others would be party to actually delivering your strategy. So what you want is you want them to understand exactly what you mean when you pick out a particular strategic issue as being important, priority. So I'll give you an example. Brand awareness. Let's select that one as an example. Now that means obviously getting yourself better known in your target market. And so the expression that we've used there to describe it would be assess the current level of brand presence and carry out those activities that you believe will heighten the company brand within your target market. So it gives a description around what it means. And if you do that, then you've got a collection of really high-level priorities. Now, the benefits of doing this is the fact that you will get on with the operational job. You've got to, because that's the core of what your business is. But this little group of priorities are now going to be your strategic agenda. And I often call it the management agenda because it is there to manage the growth of the business. And if you have that on one side, you know you've got to deliver on these. And then the trick is at the end of a period when you evaluate them, you think, yes, we've managed to move some of these priorities from maybe development phase to nearly there. We think that's good enough for now. You take it off and you put another priority on so that you're continually moving the business forward in terms of its strategic priorities. And most of all, you're being kind to yourself. You're not overloading yourself with priorities and actions.